Hey, folks, welcome to the Bellied Up podcast. I'm here with my buddy Miles. I pat him on the back at the wrong time. He was taking a sip of some coffee.
No, you're good. It is. It feels like it's 6 a.m.
It does. It feels
even
early.
though it's only 9 a.m.
Yeah. Well, we are bellied up to, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, Charlie.
the first bar ever from the Bellied Up podcast. Those who know.
And there's been a lot of people wondering where that bar is.
Where'd
I've
that
seen
bar
it in
go?
the comments, right, Jared? Yeah. So here it is. We still got it. If you guys saw we lost it, or I don't know how you just lose a bar of this magnitude.
Yeah.
But if anyone could do it, it would be us.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
We still got it. Still sturdy. I mean, look at this thing.
Built like a brick shit house,
We did
Miles.
have to wedge a board to make it sturdy, but
I think, the structural integrity of our laziness in building this is well into place. I think we need 4x4 base is what we need.
yeah, that's for another time.
All right. Yep.
But yeah, it's still here. This is episode 1 we did this on, right? And 1 and 2, and what episode is this? Roughly?
175, 180.
180 weeks ago we did this. Oh
my God.
How old are we?
How old are we?
How long have we been here, God? Yeah, it's but this bar, man, been here a lot longer than that. I'll tell you, this bar's probably been here like 3,000 weeks. Because I think it's
So you
from...
think this is BC? You think
no, 3,000 weeks ago.
Oh, 3,000 weeks.
Yeah,
not
dude.
years.
No. No,
I
dude.
was like, you think that this is older than Jesus?
No, I mean, it could be. Some of this wood, man, I don't know. I'm not sure I'd tell wood that old, but I can tell you this is old wood. Good wood, old wood. This is a solid-ass tree, man.
Yeah,
This is a first-generation tree growth right here. You can feel it. So, Miles, how you been?
I've been good. How have you been?
I quit nicotine.
Well, congratulations.
Shut up,
Charlie.
Miles.
Congratulations.
Shut up. Yeah, I quit doing it.
And how are you doing in that?
I'm doing fine.
Because there's a lot of people out there that are addicted to nicotine.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who probably wish they weren't. And as someone now who's on the other side, talk me through what's going on.
Well, okay.
What's it like?
It started off, Miles, a long time ago. I was with my buddy Jay Riley, and we were bike riding around town, and we went up to church. And outside of church,
You went to church, or you just went by the
we
church?
went to the church parking lot where people would put out their cigarettes, and we would get their old used cigarette butts. We were in second grade, and we would take them to the woods to smoke them. So that was my first introduction to nicotine.
How old were you actually?
Second, third, fourth. I just said second grade, but I'm trying to think when I actually met Jay. I think
that's crazy.
I think we were in fourth grade.
So
we
you're
were
like 10 years old?
Yeah, we were biking around town, man. We were biking through the woods, but at Jay's
At 10-year-old, you had your first cigarette? That's crazy.
well, it was a cigarette, like it was half a cig.
Yeah, but still cig.
I mean, but they were, but we were just tasting them then. We didn't know what we were really doing. But that was my first introduction to nicotine.
That's crazy.
Way back then. Yeah, you always knew some of them, the ones with the lipstick on, actually were pretty good. Oddly enough, whoever wore that red lipstick, she would only smoke.
Had good taste in cigarettes.
Well, she would only smoke half the cigarettes, so we had more there. But yeah, Jay's dad would have a couple at night, so Jay knew how it was done, and we were just experimenting, just kids. But anyways, started back then, and then I never was a heavy smoker or anything like that. But I had a heater, a drunk heater, couple heaters, and then I got going on that mouth nicotine, and then I was like, I gotta get off this, and so I got on that Nicorette, or as my brother called it, all the penance, none of the sin. And so then I was chawing away on that. And then lo and behold, I think I had one of the first Zins that ever came into this country. I was doing a show on, or I don't know what I was doing.
Charlie Bear Zins over here.
Charlie Bear Zins, yeah. Yeah, it was early on. I had never seen one before, and there was a foreign fella from Norway or something, Sweden maybe, and that's where they make them. And he was dating a gal that I knew, and he pulled one out. I said, "What is that?" Because, I can sniff out a nicotine if I didn't have one.
You've been doing it since the second grade,
Well, that was just like, that was my first date with nicotine, But anyways, Miles, I'm going through the whole like history of me and nicotine.
I'm hearing it.
And so that's when I first understood what the Zyn was, and then I was like, oh, so there's no problem with this, There's no cancer thing, but we can't say that. We don't know.
We don't know.
We just know. I love how they put on the label, this chemical is super addictive. No shit. Yeah. That's why I'm coming back. I'll take 2, But yeah, I quit. I mean, my dad, I was ice fishing with him over the winter, and he opened up my car because I would give him a ride back in like 4. You know how you turn your front seat? Your front seat in your car is just a garbage can.
Correct.
That you clear like once every 2 months.
Yeah, it's like you have different spots. You have the door
right here.
The door with the little like pocket on the door.
Yeah, and when that fills up, fills up first.
Mine actually has a little one that's on the like the center console. There's a little one.
Yeah,
and then I like one that's kind of out of sight, out of mind. It goes underneath your seat, like. It's on the floorboard, but it's all pushed up against your seat.
Yep.
And if you're sitting down, you can't see it.
No, you can't.
So it's like you have a clean floorboard.
Yeah. Because it's got that little berm, little trash berm right under there.
Just put it right there. It kind of looks. It's kind of like the Mount Rushmore of garbage.
Yeah.
You got like a chuck wagon wrapper. You got a water bottle and a energy drink.
Yeah. And then here's the question. Never mind. So yeah, anyway, my dad opens the door and then it falls out. He goes, "The hell is the matter? What were you doing? You know what this does to your heart rate?"
And your dad's a doctor.
My dad, yes, and he gave me that lecture. And
what's it like getting a lecture like that at 37?
My dad's a scary man. He's like, "The hell is the matter with you, huh?" You use your fucking head, like, so, Now, I, of course, ignored that for a long, long time, So
what was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I think it just, I was just like up. I think it was not good for for anxiety. I think it was just like keeping me up. Because it's like a stimulant, but if
it gets the heart rate going,
and also, I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, your cholesterol is a little high, and I was like, but I eat healthy, He's like, well, how's your stress level? I was like, it's fine, it's good. Where are my Zins? So I was like, all right, maybe I should try cutting back on that, and then see if that helps. But so far, it's been really stressful not being on it, Miles. And but anyway,
well, how long you've been clean?
A little over a week.
You were playing that up like I am 3 months sober.
No. I mean, look, I had a couple slip ups. But I've been on it for about a month. I've been off it for about a month. Minus a couple slip ups.
Okay.
A couple slippy dippies. But a couple.
And Charlie, you need to stick with it, dude, because you need to be the success story that all the people listening need to know and hear. Know that Charlie Berens, with his lack of willpower, can still quit nicotine.
I know, because, the funny thing is what you do with those Zins, because, a lot of people will put them in their mouth and then, use them till they're done. And then they'll be in a social situation. So they'll take them out of their mouth, put them in their back pocket. Just a wet Zin. People will do that.
No, I know. But why does that matter?
Because how many loads of laundry do I need to do where the lint trap is just old Zins? Like how many do I have to do? It's been enough. It's been enough time. But yeah, you're right. I'm going to stick with it. And I'll be honest with you.
Because now it's not, you're not holding yourself accountable. You now have accountability of all the viewers.
I didn't want to do this. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to come up here and tell you how I could really go.
I
for
just want you to know that if you relapse, you're letting down the entire Bellied Up audience.
Bellied Up? Look, I got to tell you this, Miles. They'll forgive me, okay?
No, half of our audience are going to be like, fucking quitter.
Yeah, I know.
What an idiot. I knew you couldn't stick it out.
Yeah. I know.
Berens is a wuss.
I bet he was only doing threes.
I thought he was chill. Turns out he's a narc.
I had a show out in London when the Packers were playing out there. So I was out there, and they out there in Europe, dude, they only sell like 15 milligram ones. Like it's I'm like, what is wrong with you people? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But they would they just had to like and they sometimes they don't even say the milligram, they just have like a little meter on it that says like high, medium, low, you know, and you just have to guess. It's
like the hot sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings, you know. Yeah. You pick up a packet that says Blazing Challenge on it. You're like, I don't think this sounds good at all.
And the equivalent of that of Zen is like drive to California with no brakes. You know?
Yeah, 24 hours straight.
Yeah. Zoot o'clock.
So, I mean, one, I'm proud of you, Charlie.
Yeah, thanks,
Good
Miles.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, what's the message you would say to someone out there who's thinking about doing it or knows that they need to? How do they get over the hump?
Well,
after being a guy who's quit for a month, kind of, and then for a full week now, as such a big success story, what would you say to the folks?
Well, you know, I would say, first of all, I think it's a lot of placebo. Like you would be amazed how little of a difference there is not having it, minus the moments where you're like, damn, I could really go for one. But if you wait it out like 10 minutes, you wait out the craving 10 minutes, you don't want it anymore. And then over time. So
yeah, you don't need to quit forever. You just need to quit for 10 minutes at a time.
10 minutes at a time.
And if you got to set a timer. You know?
Yeah, seriously. And also, someone told me this. If you think about the emotion or the thought that made you want, what's the thought?
The trigger.
The thought that made you want to have, but some people have a trigger to the word trigger. So some people are triggered by the word trigger. So I don't want to bring that up.
Just relax, though.
Well, if you want to relax, give me a nicotine. Do we have one? No, but you just write that down, you know, and you just look at that and then wait 10 minutes. Actually, I think I'm waiting 30 minutes. And then if after 30 minutes, I still want it, they said, take it. And so I haven't wanted it yet.
There we go.
Except for the few times that I took it.
Well, there you go, though. That's the Berens the Berzins formula.
The Berzins formula.
You could write a book.
Berzins. Although I feel like that's
I started writing this book. I started writing this book after being sober from nicotine for 1 week. I am proof that you can do it too.
The book just stops like 10 pages in randomly because he just took it.
Yeah. No, like chapter 3, like the book starts over. He's like, all right, so I relapsed. Let's try this again. Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks since my last sin.
Dear diary.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I mean, that would be the most accurate representation of addiction, though, right?
It would. Yeah. Yeah.
Books about addiction should be a diary. They shouldn't be, advice.
I could probably publish that right now. I've said, how long have I said I'm going to quit these or I'm quitting them?
I mean, 180 episodes ago.
Yeah. 180 weeks ago. Yeah. So now I think I'm serious, Miles.
All right.
Because the other thing you don't want is like, I've been buying them one at a time too, because I'm like, this will help me quit, but it's just wasted so much of my time.
You're just making extra trips.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh well,
Miles, what do you think? Should we take a caller there, pal?
We should.
Let's do it,
guys. It's time for Prize Picks. Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups. All you got to do is use promo code Bellied Up when you sign up today. And before we tell you what we like for picks this week, gotta let you know that Prize Picks has also got a thing called Free to Play, where you pick the first touchdown of certain games, and if you get them right, you can win $1 million. I haven't won $1 million yet. Otherwise, I probably would be taking this podcast off. But I have got one right. They give you a 10% payout boost for that. So it's kind of a fun game to play for free. But yeah, so Charlie and I got a couple of picks for you this week. My pick this week is Travis Kelce, more than 59.5 receiving yards, which if you toggle it up, you get a little red devil. You get a higher payout because of it. I think he's feeling good right now. I think the Chiefs are starting to come into their own. And so, yeah, I feel good about that one. Charlie, what do you got?
Miles, this week I'm coming to you from my shotgun seat to let you know that I'm going Jordan Love. He's thrown more than 1.5 touchdowns. He's got to, especially after last week. All right, mark me down and watch for deer.
Charlie, I like that pick. As you would say, I like that pick, my guy. And so, guys, if you want to add those 2 picks to your lineups and ride with us, got to let us know. You got to go use code Bellied Up. Sign up today.
Hi, this is Eric. How are you?
Hey, Eric, it's Charlie, and I'm here with my buddy Miles.
What a rich timbered Eric's voice.
Seriously.
Jesus.
It's so nice to talk to you guys.
You should have a radio show, Eric.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you got a voice for radio.
How are you guys today?
Doing good, man. But I want you to. I feel like I want you to.
Yeah, give him a headline to read.
Yeah. Could. Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
You could do Charlie Bear Zins is 1 week sober off of nicotine.
Yeah, you want to do that one?
I won't remember what you just said to me. I won't say it right.
Okay. How about flight chaos continues amid shutdown.
Flight chaos continues amid shutdown.
Yeah.
It's
man.
there. It's right there.
Yeah. Great.
That's great.
That's great. Well, Eric.
Also, I got to get on a flight soon. This is not a good idea. Maybe I should drive. Could you find that story and read me the whole thing?
Hey,
what?
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
All right.
I know a Berens spiral when I see one. Helicopter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Tailspin is what would
Are you flying
Berens
Delta?
Tailspin. Flying Delta, yeah.
Then you're fine.
All right. Eric, yeah. Eric, so we hear that perhaps a bartender has fallen in love with you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far, but
Okay.
I do have some advice, or I need some advice from you guys.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that the majority of your audience will probably have some empathy with. And that is, I think the bartender likes me.
Okay.
So there's like a universal rule. And so I watched through my entire 20s, I have a good friend, Scott, and it was like a conquest for him. He had to pick up the bartender. That was like a thing. And I just watched him crash and burn. And it was very entertaining to watch.
So
But
his
you
thing
learn
was
this-
like, he went to a bar and he's like, the only thing I care about tonight is trying to take home the bartender. That's what you're saying?
It was like a win for him. Yeah. And he was never successful. And but he's a persistent guy. Love the guy. But it taught me that it's a kind of a universal rule. And you tell me if you agree or not, is just leave the bartender alone. They're working. They kind of will, flirt or get some tips or whatever their strategy is. But they're working.
The biggest
your
thing
opinion?
is like these guys or guys and gals have seen you in the form of 1,000 other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like your buddy thought he was a little bit special, and it's like, to the bartender, it's just another patron that's come in. You know what I mean?
the same people who think they can pick up the bartender are the people who think like the government is following them. You know, like you got to have that much of an ego to think that someone would want you out of all the other people out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Right.
And or they've just done it once and now they think they can do it a lot. But yeah, it's does he also go to exotic dance facilities and think that the strippers are really into him?
I won't incriminate him anymore in that way, but
yes.
In our 20s, yeah.
Sure. He's got a classic I'm in love with the stripper personality. Yeah.
Can we also dive into the logistics of taking home a bartender? A bartender, I mean,
how late do you got to be up?
Yeah, you like the bar closes at 2:30, and then I mean, I've done some bartending work in my life, and you now have to wrap all the bottles. You have to sweep the floor. You got to clean the vomit out of the urinals. You got to put all the freaking chairs up.
Take the garbage out.
You got to mop. Yeah, you got to take the garbage out. I mean, if you're cooking food, it's a whole other ballgame, but usually the kitchen takes care of that. You got to clean all the glasses, man. I mean, you're there till 3:30, 4 in the morning, you know?
And then you got to go somewhere, which is, depending on it could be before you're doing any hanky-panky, it could be 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
It's like at that point, you might as well just go to breakfast.
And you're gonna probably go to breakfast, and you know a lot of bartenders do get off of work, and you know you got your third shift guys, and there's a third shift bar or there's a third shift breakfast spot. You know,
it's also kind of strange that like imagine just like being an accountant. And just always have someone trying to sleep with you as an accountant. Like your like people just like coming into your cubicle and just being like, "So, what are you doing tonight?" You know, like that's their job.
Yeah.
Like they're paying their bills by being there and just constantly having people trying to sleep with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
how crazy that is.
I totally agree with that. And that's that kind of universal rule. It's like, let's be respectful to our bartenders. But let me paint just a little bit more of a context of my picture.
Oh, good.
To get some specifics here. So
let's dive into your scenario here. Let's do it.
So I'm in Fremont, Wisconsin, and there's a little bar called the Bus Stop, and it's a small town local divey bar, and so it's a very small community, particularly in the off season of tourism, and so you're seeing the same people. And really peeling back this onion here, my first question to you guys is, let's say, and you know, you have had a bartender crush in your lifetime, I'm sure, but
her name was Tracy for me.
Oh, nice. Love that. So how do you know?
She was also a blackjack dealer. She's the best.
Oh, really?
She's the one that got away. Sorry, Ann. It's also funny because she was like 10 years older than me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So there's, I've had, I'm coming in on a regular basis now. It's a small little spot. And how do you know that the bartender actually likes you? What are some of the criteria or some of the things you think the bartender does? What did Tracy do that let you know that she may be into you or whoever that person was for you?
Well, before we do that, you tell us what the bartender's been doing to you, and we'll let you know if she's into you or just trying to get a bigger tip.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I knew you were going to ask that question.
Let's do a game called Love or Bigger Tip.
Right. All right. So some of the standard things are I'll get poured a heavy drink. So
bigger tip.
Okay.
Bigger tip. Okay. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll get a free drink. I'm
tip.
pretty new to the area. And so she's been super helpful to help me understand all the bar dice rules and, the sign in and all the standard like Wisconsin bar gambling things. And, but But I think
Okay, pause right there. Pause
So
right there.
far, these are all pretty standard bartender moves.
Yeah, you have described
Sure.
not someone who is necessarily interested in you as much as you've described a good bartender.
yeah,
someone
someone
who's
that's just-
good at their job.
Someone's
That's
just
right.
running a good rail.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So as we get more, I think we've established a friendship. So we talk a lot about music. I like to play the jukebox, and so she's giving me opinions on music. So we're having a good conversation about that. I'll play some of her stuff that she requests, and but overall, I think there's just like this. There is an energy. I don't know how to describe it. There is a vibe, and I was watching the Packer game a couple weeks ago, and we're having interaction at the bar. The bar is full, and this couple next to me, they're just like they're reading that energy, and they just straight out ask me, is that your girlfriend? Are you two dating?"
Okay.
Ooh.
So there's something there.
Uh-huh.
Has she touched your leg yet?
No, because she's on the other side of the bar.
Oh.
Well, I know,
So,
but
yeah.
Now,
But she's like touched my hand, or like has,
Oh, okay.
and how has she done it? Has she been like, I wish this was FaceTime. I want to touch Miles' hand and see which way it was. I just want to make Miles uncomfortable, but I won't do it. Okay, so did she ever grab your hand like as an exclamation point that
or
felt
was it
uncomfortable when
kind
it
of like a
Yeah, did she slide it right off and linger on the thumb? Or did she grab it like as an exclamation point to a
or
statement?
was it one of these? Or was it like
Yeah. Oh, did she slap it like as a playful slap play? How did she do it?
No, it was kind of like a grab and a hold, like an emphasis of, "Hey, I see you."
Oh.
I see you?
Wait, what did you say to her to make her? Did you just tell her like someone close to you died or something?
I don't remember. I don't remember what I was said. That's the other problem is you have 2-3 drinks, and all of a sudden you're like, your memory gets fuzzy. So
Yeah. And my memory doesn't get fuzzy after 2 drinks, but I can see how that can happen.
So I think what other things should I be looking out for? What would you add to that list? So you're talking about like physical touch. If she like reaches out and touches me in a flirtatious way, that's a signal.
I'm guessing there's some tables in the bar. So if she ends up on the other side of the bar and maybe like whips you with a towel, it's kind of fun, playful little thing.
Some little locker room play going on.
Not like I'm gonna hurt you.
No,
I'm towel whip.
It's not every locker room play, Miles. Some of it's just fun loving towel slaps.
Yeah, so that's a good sign. I think you can tell a lot about love through the eyes.
Yeah, stop looking at me, Miles. I had to.
So if it's kind of like,
oh yeah. Is she lingering on and making hard eye contact with you?
If her head slightly turns away from you, but her eyes are still on you,
Miles,
that matters.
This went from uncomfortable to kind of erotic.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, Lord. Watch out, fellas. Belly up to this bar. All right.
So eye contact and how intense the eye contact can matter. Have you felt any locked on eyes?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
God.
And
I think in the business we call that sending doomy eyes,
Doomy eyes, yes. Yeah. Is she sending doomy eyes?
well, I'm going to interpret that as yes. I'm going to
Okay.
Yes.
That's a big deal. And also social proof is a big deal too. If other people are feeling the energy in the room, there's love is in the air.
No.
Can you feel? Oh, that's what you need to start doing. You need to start putting romantic songs.
Oh yeah.
On there, all sex scene songs in movies. Start just do a run of that one night. Can
That's
you feel the
great
love
idea.
tonight?
sex
for a
between
sex scene.
well, sex
Cartoon
between
sex
lions.
scene?
Yeah, cartoon lion sex scene.
Yeah, start soft. Start with the soft core.
Yeah, soft core like necking. You know how like in the movie, like them having sex is them just like rubbing their necks against each other.
Well, they were lions, dude. They're not going to show a full-on Mufasa mount there.
The Mufasa mount. Spoiler alert: Mufasa was dead by then, Charlie.
Well, I mean, that's how we got Simba, who was obviously doing what his dad did. So, the Simba mount.
So maybe that. What's the song? What's the song in? It's an erotic scene in Top Gun.
Oh yeah, what's that? Yeah.
Take my breath away.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Yeah, play that song. What other good ones are there? Maybe play Pony. Do you know what song that is, Charlie? It's like the Magic Mike song.
Yeah, I can't really hit the tune. Oh, hang on, Miles. Before you go on listening to the songs, remember that the bartender, gave him some songs to play. Maybe there's a hint in the songs. That she had him
what
play.
kind of songs you recommending?
Yeah, that's a good. I haven't thought about that. They're mostly bluegrass types of songs, blues songs.
Ooh, the
so
blues,
nothing
man.
super romantic per se, but it's something that we've talked enough that we know we both will like. And it's a delicate balance because you're playing the jukebox, so you have to play something that the bar is going to actually enjoy. But also, you're trying to communicate a message. So I really like this idea of a custom.
Yeah,
playlist.
I think what you should do is play WAP by Cardi B and just see what happens. I don't know if that's on a jukebox or not, but
Oh, it's on a jukebox. It's on a jukebox.
The bluegrass version, though.
Yeah. Right, the bluegrass version. I'm sure that exists somewhere. Yeah.
So she likes bluegrass.
Yes,
Obviously.
yeah.
Have you asked her like to an event outside of the bar?
Well, so that gets to this next part of my question. I'm unwrapping this onion here. So let's say you have that.
You pull back the layers of an onion, though. You don't wrap it. But anyway.
So I'm in this little fantasy bubble right now. So I am going to the bar and I'm having a good time. I'm having a good conversation, a little bit of flirtation. This bartender's getting, what she's needing or whatever that might be.
She's getting a hefty tip is what you're saying.
I'm being, kind and being a good patron, So if I ask her to something, you are bursting that bubble.
Correct.
And so the question is do I stay in this little fantasy bubble and just it's nice and warm in here, it's great.
We haven't discussed, are you into her? Like, what's your feelings about the scenario?
Oh yeah. I mean, what I really appreciate about her, and I think what this makes her such a good bartender is she just has a good soul. She's a very kind person, and that is just really attractive to me. And she's, has beautiful eyes. She's a beautiful woman. So
let's go.
Yeah. So
this is getting pretty hot.
Yeah. Can we play a little?
It's a little early in the day.
I know. I know.
Woo!
I didn't know we were writing erotic novels here on the Bellied Up podcast, but go on.
So
I like that you're really hitting the emotional chords here too. We don't even know what she looks like physically, but you're romantic.
She is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Bursting that bubble. But so I would, ask for her number or out to a bluegrass event. It's a great idea, Charlie. So I guess my last question here in this kind of thing is, how do you ask? So you say that you are going to ask. How do you ask a bartender for their number without being creepy?
Well,
without it.
First, here's one way to play it. Miles, I'll give him one way to play it. You can give him another way to play it. Here's what I would do. She's a bluegrass fan, right?
Yeah.
What's her favorite bluegrass band?
I can't say. I think she just rattles off a dozen bands. She's a big like festival person.
Okay, well, you should start by listening a little closer. But you find out
her eyes are up there,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah, there are words coming out of her mouth.
she has a mouth, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
mouth's
great.
down here. Okay. So what you want to do is listen to what her favorite bluegrass bands are. See when they're coming through Wisconsin. My buddy Adam is in Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. They play a lot of the festivals around here. I could probably get you some tickets to that.
Oh yeah,
You know?
a little backstage,
Yeah.
side stage, even maybe.
Yeah, I bet Adam would do that for me. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him real nice, but I bet, if you found out who her favorite bluegrass band was and you got a couple tickets and you just gave them to her and said, "Hey, I got 2 extra tickets."
Oh, this is smart. Then make her invite him back.
Yeah, I got 2 extra tickets to this show. Or I got 2 tickets to the show. You could just give them to her. That might be giving a mixed signal though. Like maybe you're not interested, or you get 3 tickets and you say, "Hey, start off like a group date." When your parents are like in high school and they're like, "You're not going out on a date with a girl. You get her pregnant. You got to go on a group date." All right. You get other people there so you guys can't sneak off and get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So do that mentality.
This is the most Charlie Berens thing ever. Hey, ask her on a date, but make sure other people are there.
Yeah. Well, it's a concert. Other people are going to be there. Maybe get 4 tickets. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like you don't.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, you get 3 tickets. You're like, bring a friend. It's me and your 2 friends.
Oh, that's worse, dude. Do not do that. This guy was divorced once. All right, so let's.
Yeah, I like the idea, Charlie. Give a ticket and just say, "Hey, I'm going to the show. I happen to have an extra ticket. Use it or not."
And then she says, she can't go. And then you're like, shit, I don't want to go to this concert.
Yeah. Then sell them again. But,
I like that idea, Charlie.
And make it far enough out in advance that she can't be like, I have to work. Because that way, if she straight up denies you with it, you'll know she's probably not feeling it. She'll think it's sweet though, and it's a friendly move because you don't know if you're friends or not. You don't want to creep her out. You want to maintain your bar. So just a nice gift, a nice gesture, something thoughtful that means you listen to her and whatnot. I think that's my advice. Miles, how about you?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the more work approach. No, it's a good approach. I like it.
Right. What's the less
I'm just
work
trying
approach?
to get more to the point because like it is like asking her to a concert. There's like is this a date? Is it not type of vibe? So if she isn't into you and you guys do go to the concert, it's still not weird later. So I do like that a lot. But because every other scenario of asking for a number or something comes off as like I'm into you. And if she's not wanting that, then you're right. The bubble is burst,
and then you lose not just the bartender but your bar. Because you're gonna be so.
There's like worse? 3 bars in this town, and the bus stop is it's a classic, wonderful town bar. I don't want whatever happens. I want to keep going to this spot. So you're right. This is kind of a delicate balance that I don't want to mess that up.
No, I think there's a way you could do it for not messing it up is like get her number in like a friend way, if it's like something like a common thing you guys have talked about being like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like she likes this band and so you find like an article on the band, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I just read this great article on this band. Here, I'll send it to you. What's your number?"
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you got the number, and then over weeks' time, you touch in outside of the bar, like maybe you're at the fucking record store, looking for some vinyl. You see one of her favorite bluegrass bands there. at the vinyl store. You send her a photo of it, say, hey, you want me to pick this up for you? Or you won't believe what I saw at the record store. And then all of a sudden there's a touch point.
Yes.
And then you just keep touching in until the point, and then you'll get the vibe of how long the conversation. If she sends you one text back or does what my dad does and just sends a thumbs up.
Yep.
Then you know.
Miles, I like what you're saying, like touch points, like when you're like, when you're using like wood glue, right? Do you just do one line, or do you do like a bunch of, like, do you do it like this, so you got more surface area
more surface
touching
area.
Yeah, you're not just doing one line. That's gonna rip off pretty quick there.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta just, and then you'll find out, and what you'll develop right there is a friendship, and perhaps in doing this friendship, you realize that you like her more, or that you're not that into her, So and I think she'll respect it, because you're going. You seem like a guy who's going for the full person, not just like a one night thing. And I guarantee everyone else in that bar is, not everyone else, but enough people are going for that one night thing. So I think you're standing out by being genuine and going after that beautiful soul behind those eyes.
That's right.
And I think that's two approaches, Charlie. And I think the last approach is, it needs to be, it was the heat of the moment. So you need to wait. You need to wait until the doomy eyes from you and her are at its strongest, where you can just cut it with a butter knife, the sexual tension in the room. And then you just need to probably be like, hey, do you want to get dinner this week?
Yeah.
I will bring in a fourth approach, because at one point, Miles, I had a thing for a bartender.
Why did it take you so long to talk about this? I shared my feelings about Tracy. Yeah,
I know. Well, I kind of said what to do, but anyways, I stayed. I asked if she needed help after. She needed help cleaning up, and I helped clean up after.
And that worked?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's actually, yeah.
That's like maybe the best approach.
Yeah, it's a very Midwest way, especially in a small town bar. Just keep asking. Go there asking, like, you guys need any TP? I'm over at, I got my mom's got a Costco membership, and I'll get you guys.
You have a Costco membership. Your mom does.
I don't have. My mom does have one. But yeah, just see what the bar needs. What's making her life, better. Is her dice cup in good shape? Do you have a better broken in one? A good dice cup's like a baseball mitt. You don't want like a fresh one off the deal, but you want a little bit of it. But you don't want one that's so.
Let's not overcomplicate it. Just ask her, like, towards the end of the night, just be like, hey, do you need my help, closing up tonight? And then just see. Because if she says no, then it's like, oh, you were just being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And yeah, no harm, no foul. And to ask if you need help, it's a very Midwest thing, like you ask your neighbor if they need their gutters clean if you see stuff growing out of it, so it's very low risk, because if she says no, you're still friends, which is basically essentially what Miles just said, but I said it in like way more words.
Yeah, I appreciate this. I have to say, I've listened to the podcast for a while, and a lot of time you guys talk shit, but this was actually like real advice. This was not bad. These are some good ideas. Yeah.
He's shocked with we need a podcast at 9 a.m. more.
I know. Yeah. You got us with our coffee, not our cocktail.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, we're drinking both right now, but
nice. Where are you guys at?
Well, we're bellied up to the home bar from episode 1.
I got a bar in our office, and we're bellied up to the bar we made in episode 1. So
we figured that for episode 197, we'd do something special and go back to the,
No, this is
OG.
This is a result of Charlie's hectic schedule here.
Yeah, I gotta go to Florida for my tour, which you can get tickets at charlieberens.com. I'm on tour right now. We'll see you guys out there. Would you like that plug,
nice.
Miles?
That was
Do you
great.
like that?
Yeah.
That was pretty nice and organic.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, so we kind of gave you 4 or 5 approaches here. Which one do you think you're going to start with?
I like the music playlist idea. So I think I'm going to start with that. That feels, because we're already talking about music.
Yeah. So you mean on the jukebox, or you're going to play?
On the jukebox.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I thought that was a long shot, but here we go.
No, it just seems like so subtle. And I'm already doing that behavior. So I don't think it'd be out of, I'll just start sliding in some.
Yeah,
I just gotta think of some sexy songs.
Some movie
here.
sex scene songs.
I'm not doing Lion King. I veto Lion King, but there's got to be something else on the list.
What is it, Elton John that sings that song?
Yeah, I mean that song's erotic, dude. And if you watch like the intensity,
I can see what's happening. What? They don't have a clue.
Who?
You both need to open a karaoke bar.
Yeah, that might be at Ditch Chickens. I think we can have the Ditch Chicken is going to be the name of our bar, and we'll have a karaoke section. We'll have a strobe light.
Nice.
Or not a strobe light, a disco ball.
Strobe light.
We'll have a disco ball.
It's a small town bar with a strobe light is the strangest mix.
A disco ball. Yeah, a disco ball is just fun to have. You know, you don't need it for karaoke, but it really brings the room together. It's like a rug.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Cool. Well, we're excited for you. We would love to get a Bellied update from you and know how it went.
Yes, please call us back.
Yeah, that sounds great. I will decide if I'm going to pop this bubble and not be creepy and figure out what I'm going to do here. So I do appreciate talking with you guys today and your advice.
Ask her if she likes the band Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. I do. So
you like Horseshoes? Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big bluegrass fan myself.
You are? Kind of well, how do you not remember the
part of our connection?
How do you not remember the bluegrass band she told you she liked?
Well, because there's 1,000 bluegrass bands in the Midwest.
I know.
So,
well, start writing them down.
You're right. I need to improve my listening skills, apparently. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I get that. I ignore half the stuff Miles says, and it shows.
Yeah, I know how the bartender feels.
Right.
All right, dude. Well, we appreciate you calling in today. We're excited for you. We definitely want to get a Bellied update to how it went. And
all right.
Yeah, you have a good day, dude.
Appreciate you both. Thanks a lot.
All right. Be good now.
What's that say about us, Charlie, that he called in and we gave some pretty solid advice and he was shocked?
I mean, it says that like... It says, Miles, that sometimes we just get a little rambunctious here. We just we're using our outdoor voices a little too much on this podcast. We're just doing too much
and I think
locker room
I
play.
think his rich timber, soft, nice voice kind of disarmed us. Like, what are we gonna start talking shit to that guy?
Yeah,
to Eric.
Yeah,
he sounds like such a nice guy,
sweetheart, man.
But when, a guy comes in blazing hot, we got to match the energy.
Yeah. Yep.
Good guy. I hope it works out for him. This is like the premise of a Midwest rom-com.
It really is. Honestly, I feel like this is good. I like the serialized nature of this phone call because I feel like we could do you understand, Miles? This is my vision for Eric right now and this bartender. I'm feeling the connection and the way he's talking to her. I think it is a true thing. And I think babies could be started by this podcast. And that just makes me feel so good. Just that we're putting this energy out into this world,
Yeah, sure.
Jared,
yeah,
you guys are both looking at me like I'm being silly goose, but
it's just a weird way to say you're jacked because you're helping people get laid.
Yeah, I mean, but not just laid. I'm talking about souls fornicating, man. It's a different kind of thing, Miles. So
yeah, you did tell him that he should do the Mufasa mount, but
well, I mean, but that doesn't mean that Mufasa's not just, it's not just a hard thing there. I mean, lions they make love in sort of a different way than humans. You know, it's hard to get that lion deal into that other lion deal. So they gotta it looks a little aggressive, but it's with love.
It's like doggy style, but lion style.
Lion style, you know, and those claws got to go somewhere. Okay, so I mean. You can't change the anatomy of a lion, yet it still needs to reproduce. And
what the fuck are you saying?
What do you mean? What the fuck am I saying? Go watch Lion King.
Why are you breaking down lion sex right now for us?
You
I think we got it.
Well, if you got it, then why'd you ask?
Well, should we take another caller?
Let's do it, dude. Miles, deer camp is here, man. You know, and the thing about deer camp is you got to drive to deer camp. And on the way to deer camp, boy, you better watch out for deer.
Yes.
You know, because if you don't, you're in a wreck. And now all of a sudden, what do?
You call Nicolay Law.
Call Nicolay Law. Nicolay, if you've been injured, he is there to get you by. Nicolay Law.
Because it's one thing, you know, to get injured on the way to deer camp, and it's like, don't add insult to injury here.
No.
Make sure you call, and then you can have that peace of mind so that maybe you could still get in that deer stand that weekend and know that Nicolay Law is going to be taking care of you.
Yes. Don't add insult to injury, add compliment to injury. And boy, that is a nice beard, isn't it, Miles?
It really is.
NicolayLaw.com.
Charlie, it's fall, and you know what fall means?
Hoodies
and pumpkin spice lattes. You know, everyone's drinking that pumpkin spice stuff. Not us.
No, I'm not.
No, not us.
That.
You know what we are drinking? A little Tippy Cow chocolate shake.
Tipping on back to the Tippy Cow, you know.
Yeah.
I want to find a coffee shop that serves this because I've been putting this in my coffee from time to time,
move.
Miles.
Not a bad move.
A little after dinner decaf coffee with a little Tippy Cow. That way it doesn't keep me up, but it keeps me going. You know what I mean?
That's right. And Tippy Cow, especially the chocolate shake, kind of a chocolate milk type vibe.
It is chocolate milk.
I love a good chocolate milk in the morning on a fall day. And the chocolate shake is smooth, satisfying, and a perfect companion for any fall activities.
And Miles, you're a perfect companion for me. Hey, it's nice that God, that's my leg. It's nice that we could
and Charlie, you betcha that Tippy Cow is made with real Wisconsin cream.
Oh, sure is. Hey, speaking
comes
of real,
in a 750 milliliter bottle, so it's perfect for sharing, which we're about to do right now.
We're about to do this at Miles to that.
Bring it to the tailgate or the bonfire.
To
you
that
can milk it for all it's worth.
I like what you did there, Miles.
Go on, Charlie, and have a cow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you're real good at that.
Drink responsibly. Tippy Cow Rum Cream. Copyright 2025. Midwest Custom Bottling. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All rights reserved.
Hello.
Ava.
Hey, Charlie.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm here with my buddy Miles.
Miles. How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Did you hear that tonal shift between Charlie?
It's like, hi, Charlie. What's going on, Miles? I get it. I'm aware.
No. I'm just trying
I've said it before. I said it a million times. We and Charlie were drunk at a bar in Green Bay, and Charlie had gals hitting on him left and right, and I had sweaty guys hitting on me left and right. I get it. It's the way the world works.
That was. They weren't hitting on you, Miles. They were asking you if you needed to go to a hospital after that edible you took.
Oh Lord!
Miles was at
to make
state.
sure you're okay.
I suppose. Yeah, they were doing CPR. I guess they weren't trying to make out with me.
Miles was in.
Hey, you never know.
Stadium View Bar in Green Bay, New Year's Eve, 20. I don't know what, but they had these like Delta 8 edibles, which God only knows what's in them. I think they were selling them in the bar. But I was like, hey,
God.
Miles, I got this. You want it? And I was like, I wouldn't eat the whole thing. And it was gone. He ate the whole thing. So
that was the night after that. That was the night that changed my life.
that was the night Miles. I mean, that was the night you started working out intensely, and that's the reason that
the catalyst for the whole weight loss scenario. Yeah,
it's not Ozempic. It's a Green Bay edible.
Yeah, one Packer game will do the trick. That's
there you go.
One Packer game is worth 1,000 Ozempics.
One Packer
Hey,
game.
probably cheaper too.
It's like
well, those stadium beers cost a lot, so I don't know.
Forget the keto diet. It's the Packers versus Vikings game.
Well, just hang out with Charlie Berens and you're good.
So enough about us. Ava, what's up with you?
Oh, not much. I'm actually up here in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin,
All right.
in my childhood home. Yeah, I came up here back in September for a fishing trip, and I haven't left yet.
Yes.
So
nice. This is
How is that? How are you even able to do that?
well, so we still have my childhood home, and we Airbnb it, and I've just been staying here, and also it helps when you don't have a job yet. So
okay. So did you just graduate?
I did. Yeah, I just graduated with my master's in business management from EU Business School in Barcelona.
Okay. Nice. Congratulations.
Now, I don't want to be the burster of a bubble here, but are you a little regretting that decision going for a master's considering you haven't found a job yet?
Well, I've actually turned down a couple of jobs, so it's mainly just me trying to figure out exactly what I want to go into before I, take the step in and then get sucked in and into something I can't get out of. So I've been applying to a lot of different stuff and, get answers back and go through the process of the interviewing. And some of them I actually have gotten all the way through, and I just, say to myself, is this what I really want to do? So maybe it's me. Maybe I have the problem here.
Well, what do you really want to do?
Well, right now I've been applying for medical sales positions. So pharmaceutical or medical devices. And I was also looking into business development for clinical research companies and other stuff. I'm trying to stay in the medical field or the biology field because that's what I got my undergrad in. But we'll see.
Nice.
Well, that is really cool. Now, how is your dad, your mom, how do they feel about you turning down the jobs in the meantime?
Actually, they don't mind, to be honest.
Really?
I'm staying with them, and I think they more just missed me a lot because I was gone for over a year in Spain. So they're like, you know what, we'll figure it out. And they also don't want me to really rush into anything if it's not something, worth doing.
Yeah, so your parents are enablers. Yeah, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, because there's that one Midwest dad where if he heard you turn down a job, he'd be like, "You turned it down, huh? What, you don't like money, huh? I wouldn't need your ass out of my room yesterday. All right, you go back to them, you tell them you're sorry. All right, what's their name?
Yeah, you got to start paying rent.
Yeah.
If you're going to be here, you got to start paying rent.
You think you're going to turn down jobs on my watch? Okay, you get over to that Denny's, you start flipping some freaking pancakes because these lights don't pay for themselves. You understand what I'm talking about?
And also, get out there and mow the goddamn lawn.
Yeah.
Hey, they still have me doing that. So
well, there you go.
That's why they want you around.
Yeah.
Your dad's
I do all the heavy lifting here.
There you go. No, I'm sure it's good, and it's nice your parents get a little extra time with you, and life goes by fast. It's good to enjoy it. Is the truth of it?
Nothing.
I'm lucky, I guess.
Life does go by fast, Miles. Oh, it's a nothing statement, Miles. Okay.
Life's long, so you might as well just live it.
Yeah. Well, that some would say that's good advice, Miles. Not that that's a nothing statement. Some might say, "Oh, that's pretty profound." And I'll tell you that, Miles, because I'm a good friend. That's pretty profound.
You can find that on like every Hallmark card.
No, not every Hallmark card, Miles.
Just most.
Okay. Ava, God damn it, whose side are you on, Ava? Get your ass out there, get a job for Christ's sakes. You've been home long enough. Barcelona. Como se dice, get a freaking job.
You have to cut him some slack. He just quit nicotine 7 days ago.
Yeah, I did.
So,
I am in a different freaking world, Ava. You got an upper deckian right now? How is it?
You do?
No, I wish.
Well, Ava, why did you actually call in today?
So the reason I called in today was because, since the dawn of time, you have the men go and do deer hunting every year, and the women stay home. Or actually, in my household, when I was younger, my mom and I would actually go on a little girls' trip. But every year, my dad and my brother and most of the Midwest go deer hunting, and I've always wanted to go.
Wow.
Now the problem is because I'm a girl's girl, but I'm also a tomboy a little bit. And I like to do fishing. I like to hunt. I like shooting, and I'm a mix
like a
of all
true
of it,
good
so.
Midwest gal.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I've always wanted to go. Now, that being said, I've had a lot of people that go in the group with my dad and brother say, oh my gosh, yes, you should totally come. They've seen me shoot too. And like, hell yeah, like get on out here, have dad bring you, have Grant bring you. And I'm like, yes, for sure. And I'll bring it up to my dad. And it's just kind of like oh, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you could totally come this year, sure. And then it's never like, okay, yeah, you're coming. Let's buy the tickets. Let's get you the license. Let's do all this jazz. It's kind of like, yeah, maybe we'll ponder that.
No, I mean,
It's way easier this year, though, because there's no tickets to buy. You don't need to buy a flight home for this. You're already there. And there's no excuse this year.
So, Charlie, let's put ourselves in her father's shoes.
Oh, I already know what he's thinking.
It's like we already as men now have to go to fucking baby showers, Like, when did that start happening? Why did all of a sudden they start becoming men and women go to baby showers?
Yeah.
And now guys can't just do guys trip going hunting anymore. I'm not saying this is right. I'm saying this is what your dad's thinking,
Miles, let's be honest. You're using this as a vehicle to just say what you're thinking.
Well, it's like, would my wife love it if I was like, hey, I'm going to come to your yoga class and hang out with you and your friends?
Honestly, probably.
No. There's no way.
Really?
I don't know.
She would.
I've never asked that.
Let me give Ann a call right now and just put this to the test.
It's like why guys are like love going golfing with their buddies. It's like their time to just. Guys are primal creatures, and they need that time to. They need that locker room vibe, They need that just guys being dudes scenario, and that's hunting and golfing and stuff like that are like the way that they get that male bonding time. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily right, and you should be able to go hunting with your family, but I'm saying that's probably what's going on.
Okay.
See, I get that. And I get that that's like a time for them to like bond and all that. But there is a woman that already goes up there with them.
Is her name Marge, though? Is her name Pat? Is her name
close.
Helga? Is her name Madge?
Madge.
Is it one of those four?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah, her name's Megan, so a bit close on that.
It's probably Meg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Family Guy? Meg.
Yeah. So the thing is, now she's a bit older than me, and she like brings her son. So and my uncle, which is her dad, also goes too. So she's been invited for these past couple of years, five, maybe a little bit more, 7 years or so.
Yeah.
And so that's what I don't get,
dude,
is like, why she gets the invite and I'm left out here to dry?
Well, listen, it's not, you got to thank Meg, because Meg, you don't know it yet, but she's like your Susan B. Anthony of deer camp. She has opened the door that this is no longer just a guy's thing. And that has lasted in this family for decades and decades and decades, and it just hasn't been questioned because it's what's been done. But Meg broke the wood panel ceiling, and now it is just I guarantee you, when Meg went up there too, she took the little sticky fly things hanging from the ceiling down, and it's just a new world up there. So I think you can go. I honestly, my hunch is this is the year you're going to get to go, because there's no excuse of not needing to buy a ticket. There's no excuse of you have to work or anything like that. I mean, I think you're going this year, whether your dad likes it or not. You just stay on his ass about it.
Well, and I think you got to start like helping yourself out here, though, you know? Mm. You got to start, what a guy's like. You got to, when you're talking about deer hunt, you got to start making some funny rack jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to start whipping out some locker room talk to know that you can hang with the guys. Mm-hmm.
See, and that's where I had trouble the other weekend. We had this whole fishing trip, which I thought I was technically invited to, but I guess some people of the group didn't realize that I was going to be there.
Uh-oh. What happened then?
Oh, just a lot of like, you can't be doing that. That's too girly or stuff like that. And I was like, okay, let me like fix my mind frame and try to act more like a guy. And I don't know. I guess I didn't really know what to say. Or, I mean, I'm a tomboy. Like, I like to do all these activities, and it's not like I'm not drinking beer and, playing music loud and all that other stuff. But it's kind of like a lot of comments of like, no, you couldn't be doing that. That's too girly. What are you doing? I'm like, let's drink bloodies. It's 9. And they're like, what? I'm like, what? Do you want to drink mimosas or something? Like, I said, I didn't think Bloody Marys was a girly drink or anything, but even so. Anyway, this weekend was like,
I wouldn't say that it is.
Yeah, I think maybe you're adding some fresh blood into the fishing trip. I mean, the way you're sounding.
Here's what I think is probably going on. You see yourself as somewhat of a tomboy, but what they see is some fancy college grad who just came hot off the press from Europe. What were you getting? Fancy cappuccinos over there? What were you doing? Eating oysters and French bread at 11 p.m. What were you doing over there? That's what they see.
Yeah, you guys stop calling it Barcelona, okay?
Yeah.
There's got to be like a Barcelona, like Wisconsin or Illinois or something. Just say that's where you did it.
Yeah,
where you did your college.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like where would
there's a Paris, Iowa, or something like that,
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Barcelona, Indiana.
Yes. Just tell them that's where you were.
Yeah.
So
I guess how do I fix this then?
Well,
I
think you're gonna have to start chewing. I think you're gonna have to start dipping.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Getting Charlie going.
Because then they could be like, sorry, Charlie. Because then they could be like, oh, wow, I didn't know she was chill like that.
Okay.
So you should probably.
So this is a real commitment. I really gotta.
Yeah, you need to. You need to get addicted to chewing tobacco first off. Secondly, you gotta start upping your alcohol tolerance, and you need to really start drinking people under the table, because nothing will disarm a guy more than being like, oh God, that gal can drink me under the table. Like, I got respect for her.
True.
You know?
It's true.
All right.
I mean, you could jeopardize your whole future, but it's worth it.
But it's worth it. Being that stand. What other ways can she fit in with the guys?
Well, I'll give a few more
sack taps,
Oh yeah,
like locker room stuff.
Yeah, some sack
Just
taps,
like,
some back ass pats. Are you related to all the fellas here?
A good chunk of them, I would say.
Is there any?
Maybe don't sack tap your uncle, but
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Is there?
I don't know if I want to sack tap my uncle.
Yeah, I mean, he'd respect it. Make no doubt, he'd respect it. You go up there, just fake the sack tap. Just give him a little pump fake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He won't be expecting it.
Charlie does that to me on these bellied up trips. Like, he does that to me like once a day at least.
Yeah.
He pump fakes.
I had a little pump fake sack tap. Got to keep him on his toes.
Nice.
And I think the real thing is just say, like, you walk in and say, hey, I'll take the couch. Because also it's a sneak move. You don't want to be sleeping in the bunk beds anyway. It's fart city in there. So give yourself a little peace of mind. Yes, the couch is going to smell like a fart, but it's not going to be an active fart. Okay. It's only going to smell like it when you warm it up with your body heat. So
another thing too to think about, you start adding more people into the mix. There's only so much land and only so many places to put up deer stands. And there's only so many deer that are going to walk through at any given time. So then they're also thinking that there's another person that could be taking their trophy buck.
Yeah, just adding any fresh body into a deer camp comes with some questions. Because less sleeping room, less food on the plate, and again, more sound in the woods, new smells in the woods, all those things come into play. But is there anyone in deer camp that you're not related to that you can kind of like get some insight from, that's not going to rat you out? Can you get someone on because what you need to do is find an ally in there. You got to break through and you guys start fracturing the deer camp and get some of them onto your side. You got to divide and conquer this deer camp.
Mm-hmm.
And that best works with bribery. Unfortunately, you don't have a job. So
yeah, there goes all my money.
Yeah.
But I would say so. And I mean, like I was saying before, like a couple of my uncles are like, hell yeah, come on up. Like, great shot, like fun, like more fun. But like you said, I mean, I could definitely find someone to start planting some seed and, getting them on my side, turning them over.
Yeah, I mean, what in your mind, if you really had to just cut through all the bull crap, what do you think is the main reason why your dad and brother don't want you to come?
I think it's probably the bonding thing. I think it's because it's so sacred that
I don't want to mess with the mojo.
Since my brother was very little, he's been taking them up there, and I've been staying and spending time with my mom. So I think it's his chance to just relax and not be around me or my mom and spend time with my brother Grant.
Yeah, so your brother's got daddy issues is what it sounds like. Maybe that's the angle. Just start gaslighting your brother. Just start telling him that, like, wow, I see you got some daddy issues. You can't hang out. You can't let me hang out with them. Wow.
Yeah. How old are we, dude? We're in our 20s now.
Does dad need to help you field dress your deer? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, does he need to help you sight in your rifle? Your widow rifle?
Too quick that way.
Oh,
too quick that way.
Yeah. Do you need him to bring you some snacks?
There you go.
Yeah, now
there you go, Ava.
Just start ripping into your dad and brother. Be like, you clearly he's still on the teat, but the male teat, which doesn't make any sense because they're useless.
He's on the meat.
Can't even get any milk out of that teat.
Yeah, you get a few good ribbons in there, Ava. Your dad's gonna think you're the son of the family.
Yeah, you gotta take the alpha dog status.
Okay.
Let's hear your bark.
Up.
Let's hear the bark, Ava.
Oh no.
Come on.
That's a dog. Yeah. All right. Good.
All right. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
If that don't work, you shoot bow.
No.
Okay, go get a bow and start doing that because you got bow season. Because we're giving you our best advice. There's a good chance it's never going to work out for you, Ava. But if you if you get a bow and you start going bow season, the season starts earlier. You can get a bigger buck, and then that's something that your brother can't do. And also, I think it's a harder way to shoot a deer, and you might get some points. You might kind of like get elevated to deer camp if you're starting to get bucks during bow season,
Okay. See, we don't have bow season down in Florida.
Oh, fuck, you're in Florida? Go hunt an alligator then. Jeez. Yeah, go hunt a boa constrictor. You know what I'm trying to say?
He's a week off of nicotine. Cut him a
yeah. I can't talk.
Python.
Damn. Oh, we're in Florida.
You could have told me that she was in Wisconsin this whole time.
I know.
Like, yeah,
I know. And now the bar.
I am in Wisconsin right now.
Yeah, she's in.
Wait, so you guys go to Florida to hunt deer?
No. I live in Florida.
No,
I'm up here in Wisconsin.
Got it.
We all live in Florida, but we have a house up here, like my childhood home, I told you, and we still have it. So we came up here, and I just don't have a job, so I didn't buy a ticket home. Well, now I do have a ticket home, but it's not for a couple of weeks.
Deer camps in Florida, though?
No, they live in Florida. Deer camps in Wisconsin.
Well, it's same. Okay, I get it. Okay, stay in Wisconsin. Start bow hunting in Wisconsin. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got so confused.
All right, Charlie, I want to do one more thing. I want to see if she can hang with the guys at deer camp.
Okay.
So you and I, you be her dad, I'll be your brother.
All right.
And we're, this is like the night before we're like going out to the deer camp, and we're just sitting around, I'm scratching my nuts right now.
God.
Hey, you want to grab me another beer?
How about
Dad.
two?
Yeah. Okay, sis. Relax. I know you're kind of a lightweight. Hey, Dad. I was at the bus stop.
Yeah.
The bar in town the other day, and the bartender was.
Will you hurry it up?
The bartender was totally sending me doomy vibes, right?
Oh,
yeah, you wish, Grant.
Tell her, Ava.
Tell her.
Yeah, tell her. This son of mine's a Sally, I tell you.
Dad, she's being mean to me.
Do you think he's got daddy issues, Ava? Huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Grant.
Big Sally over here.
Hey, I don't.
Yeah, well, tell us about that bartender, Grant.
Well, she's hot.
Yeah.
I'll grant
That's
you
what
she
I
didn't
thought.
have a damn
No
interest in you. Listen to your sister, all right?
Dad,
Good God.
Yeah.
I've been here for how many
Why
years?
don't
She
you
just
go get
showed up.
both of us a beer? How does that sound? Hustle your ass.
Yeah, I'm thirsty over here, goddammit.
You know what, Ava? I was thinking, should we do beer, or what do you think about Bloody Marys?
Dad, what?
Shut the hell up, Grant.
You think
Did I say your
vodka's for
name?
wussies?
Ava changed my mind. She got me drinking them at 9 in the morning. I'm 7 sheets to the wind.
Hell yeah. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Shut up, Ava.
Grant, why are you still here?
Suck my dick, Ava. You had to show up and ruin this whole thing. Why don't you go back to Barcelona and eat your cappuccinos?
Did you
Why
just
don't you fly back to Florida, Grant?
Did you just tell your sister what I think you just told your sister? I don't know what you think this family is, but
Daddy,
we are not incestuous.
Daddy,
get the hell out of here.
Remember, we're on the same team here.
Yeah,
the bad gal.
We were on the team before you missed that buck this morning. What the hell was going on there? You're lucky I don't pull that beer out of your hand. You can't. You're seeing 2 deer. You're shooting for the middle one. You missed. God damn it.
But Daddy.
Don't daddy me right now.
That's for later.
Oh, God. Okay,
what kind of family are you in?
Well, yeah, we're
your
trying.
brother's telling you to suck his dick, and now your brother's hooking up with his dad. Your dad? What the hell's going on?
Oh God, this did not go as well as planned.
Yeah, see, you kind of felt like the bullets were flying there, weren't you?
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be like.
You know, you just gotta be prepared, Ava. I mean, look, do you want us to take you to the gym and just have you do stretching? No, we're putting the weights on the rack here, Ava. All right,
this is called resistance training here.
Yeah, if you're out in the woods and a tree falls on you, want to be able to push that tree off you, or you want to just die under the tree?
Yeah, definitely not die under the tree.
Well, then you just buckle up, Buttercup. All right. Sorry, I'm still in the dad character. No, this is good, Ava. I think we gave you some good advice here. Let's just gaslight her into thinking we gave her good advice.
That was good, wasn't it? It was, right?
That was great. I mean, the improv was top tier.
Yeah. Thank you.
Your brother's got some issues, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said
he's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck? How did I become the one with all the
issues?" Would Grant say you got the issues, Ava?
I don't have any issues, but I don't think he has that many issues.
He doesn't have that many issues, so you're just building him up to be. Why'd you say he had daddy issues, Ava?
No. You guys said
you said rewind the tape. You said it.
You said that, Ava, about your brother.
Whoa,
you said that about your brother.
I did not.
Yeah, Grant, keep listening to us. Your sister is the one.
So it sounds like he has daddy issues
because of what you said.
Yeah, but he didn't just pull that out of thin air. He didn't just pull that out of his rump hole. No, you said it. And he's just putting. You can't put a bunch of pieces on the table and expect Miles not to put the puzzle together. All right.
All I said was that was their time to go do whatever they want and go hunt. And I guess that does sound like daddy issues.
Mm-hmm. It sounded too sweet.
That was we just put on a master class of gaslighting right there.
Boom.
That was she just admitted. Yeah, that does sound like I said that.
Yeah,
we want.
We are toxic, Miles. You and I play
you
the
gotta
Britney
love
song.
some toxic masculinity in the morning. Let's fucking go, Charlie. Woo! And this is what you're gonna get at deer camp. You know, you just got another lesson right there. Did you take notes there?
Did you know we were doing that? We slided another lesson in there. You're gonna have to listen back to this episode, Ava.
I really am.
Yeah.
I'm falling behind here.
Yeah, sure are.
I shouldn't have left. I shouldn't have graduated. Need to go back to school.
You should have been a boy. Is what's the moral of the story here.
Yeah, if you wanted to get invited to deer camp, you gotta go back to the womb and find
rethink
pull a few strings.
Yeah. Get yourself another or different chromosome, right? Isn't that how it works out?
Yeah.
That's
a biology major. She knows.
Oh yeah, that's right.
X and Y.
X and Y. Yeah, go find it. You go get a time machine. Go get an X. All right.
A Y.
Yeah. Oh, why is this the case?
Because she already has an X.
Oh, does she?
Everyone's got an X.
Well, I what the fuck do I know? Anyways, you keep her moving, Ava, all right? And watch for deer out there. All right?
For sure. Hopefully I will be.
An alligator.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
We gave you the playbook. You have to let us know if they let you go. And all else fails, just start ripping into your brother for having daddy issues, and I think you're going to be just okay.
Ripping and gripping.
Yeah.
Ripping and gripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Cheers, Ava. See you now.
Hey, cheers. Tell your folks I says hi.
Oh, and do watch for them, dear.
Yeah, and make sure you change your filters.
I would do that today.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Real good. I like that change your air filters, Miles. It's really rolling off your tongue.
It really
now.
feels natural. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She's nice, man.
I think that call went as good as it possibly could.
I mean, we did it way more work than we should have. We were.
Yeah, we should send her a bill for what we just did.
Yeah, therapy sessions over here. By gosh. By golly. Okay. Well, Miles, is that another episode here?
That's another solid episode here at the OG Bar.
Woo woo.
Episode 178. What a great episode.
No nicotine, Miles.
What a great episode to bring back the original bar. It's such a milestone.
Yes, it is. And folks, we are all about celebrating the big monumental moments here on the Bellied Up podcast. So you just got to stay in tune next week for what we bring to 178.
So guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember to tip your bartender, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.